discuss about our new chapter, that is chapter number 5, magnetism and matter. Right, friends, this is a theoretical chapter. You have to remember some statements. Right, now friends, first of all, what is the magnetism? So magnetism is the property to attract by the ion. Right, you can see here friends. Here, first of all, what is magnetism? So the property of attraction by ion is known as magnetism. Right, તમને બધાને magnetism વિશે ખબર જ છે. You already know about the magnetism and magnet etc. Right, so today we will recall it. Right, now what is magnetism? So magnetism is the property of attraction by ion. Now what is magnet? So the object which have the properties like this is known as the magnet. So the object with such a properties is known as magnet. Right, so what is magnetism? So it is the property of attraction by ion, and the object with such a property is known as the magnet. Right, now friends, this magnetism is spread across the universe including our earth. Right, now from where this word magnetism and the magnet is come? So here the word magnet is derived from the name of Iceland in Greece called Magnesia. Now in this Iceland, in Magnesia, the shepherds on this Iceland complained that their wooden shoes, which had the nails, at a time when they stayed, these shoes are stuck in the ground. Right, so the word magnet is come from the Iceland in Greece, known as the name of Iceland is Magnesia, where the shepherds complained that their wooden shoes, which having nails, are stuck to the ground when they stayed. Now why? So due to the phenomena of the magnetism. So the magnet is come from the word Magnesia. Right, so this is the basic theory behind the word magnet. Right, so the magnet word is come from the word Magnesia. Now we already know that when we suspended a magnet freely, then it is pointed in the north-south direction. Right, so see here, when a thin long piece of magnet suspended freely, then it pointed in the north-south direction. Right, now first of all, the use of magnet is by the Chinese people to determine the direction while traveling in a sea. Right, so first use of magnet is done by the Chinese people to find out the direction in the sea while traveling in the sea. Right, so friends, these are the basic concept, or we can say basic theory about magnetism and magnet. Right, once again friends, what is magnetism? So the property of attraction by ion is known as magnetism. The object with such a property is known as magnet. Then the magnetism is spread all across the universe including our earth. Now from where the magnet word is formed? So the word magnet is derived from the name of Iceland in Greece, known as the Magnesia, where the shepherds complained that their wooden shoes, which having a nail, stuck to the ground. So from this word Magnesia, the word magnet is come. Right, now when we suspended freely a magnet, then it pointed in the north-south direction. Right, then the first use of magnet is done by the Chinese people to find out, or we can say to determine, the direction while traveling in a sea. Right. Now friends, we discuss about some points. First point is the earth behave as a magnet and the direction of magnetic field is from geographic south to north. You have to remember this friends. The earth behave as a magnet and the direction of magnetic field is from geographic south to north. Right. So the direction of magnetic field for earth is from geographic south to north. Now, second, when a bar magnet is suspended freely, then we know that it is pointed in the north-south direction. But the tip to the geographic north direction is known as the North Pole. And the tip which is in the geographic south direction, then it is known as the South Pole. Right? So when we suspend a bar magnet freely, then it points to the north-south direction. Right? So a tip to the north direction is known as North Pole and a tip to the south direction is known as South Pole. Right? We already know this concept. Right? Now we already know this. North-north and south-south. So there is a repulsive force. And if there is a north-south or south-north, then there is a force of attraction. Right? So we already discussed this concept and you already studied this concept in your lower standards. Right? Now, next point is magnet cannot be isolated. Right? If you broke the magnet, then you will get two magnets having north-south pole. Right? So you never isolate the magnet. Last point is, it is possible to make the magnet out of iron and its alloys. Right? So with the help of iron and its alloys, you can easily make the magnet. Right? So friends, these are the different points based on the word magnetism and magnet. Right? Now, you already know that when the iron filings sprinkle on the magnet or bar magnet, then a pattern will be like this as shown in this first figure. Right? So we already know that કે તમે ગ્લાસ લો, એ ગ્લાસ પર બાર મેગ્નેટ રાખો અને તમે જ્યારે આયનની જે ફાઇલિંગ્સ છે એને સ્પ્રિંકલ કરો તો તમને આવી પેટર્ન દેખાશે. Right? You can easily do a practical at your home. Right? So you can easily show this type of pattern. Right? Now friends, this is the magnetic field lines for a bar magnet. Right? This is the south pole and this is north pole. Right? So the direction of magnetic field lines in the bar magnet, the direction is from south to north, and outside the magnet the direction is from north to south. So we can say that the magnetic field lines forms a continuous closed loop, because in the magnet the direction of field lines from south to north, and outside the magnet the direction of field lines from north to south. So we can say that the magnetic field lines gives the continuous closed loop. Right? Now friends, we can see this type of magnetic field lines for current carrying solenoid. Right? So the magnetic field lines for bar magnet and current carrying solenoid is same. Right? So here from this figure we can say that the magnetic field lines forms a continuous closed loop. Why? Because inside the bar magnet the direction of field lines from south to north and outside north to south. So we can say that the magnetic field lines forms a continuous closed loop. But if we discuss about dipole, we already know that dipole has a two poles. First one positive and second one negative charge. Right. So we know that in dipole there is a electric field. So the electric field having electric field lines. So we know the direction of electric field lines is from positive to negative. So for positive charge, the direction of field lines are in outward direction, and for negative, inward. So here you can say that, see here that for positive charge the field lines are outward like this, and for negative field lines are inward. So from this we can say that the electric field lines does not create a circular loop, right? So in electric field lines there is no continuous closed loop, but for magnetic field lines there is a continuous closed loop, right? So these are the magnetic field lines for bar magnet and current carrying solenoid, and this is the electric field lines for electric dipole, right? And from here we can conclude that the magnetic field lines forms a continuous closed loop, right? So now we will discuss about some important characteristics of the magnetic field lines. So first one is, we already discussed, magnetic field lines forms a continuous closed loop. Second one, the tangent at a point on the magnetic field line shows the direction of magnetic field. Third one, if there is more number of field lines per unit area, then there is a stronger magnetic field, right? And one last point is, magnetic field lines does not intersect, right? So these are the characteristics of the magnetic field lines. But see here this point, magnetic field lines does not intersect. Why? Because we already discussed that if magnetic field lines intersect with each other, then it will give a two direction of magnetic field. That is not possible. So magnetic field lines do not intersect, right? So friends, these are the characteristics of the magnetic field lines, right? So friends, once again we will discuss about magnetism and magnet. What is magnetism? So the property of attraction by ion is known as magnetism. The object with this type of property is known as magnet, right? The magnetism are spread all across the universe, including our Earth. Then the word magnet is derived from the name of Iceland, known as the Magnesia. So from the word Magnesia, word magnet is come. Then if a magnet is suspended freely, then it will pointed in the south-north direction. Then the Earth is behave like a magnet, and the direction of magnetic field lines from south to north, or you can say the direction of magnetic field lines for Earth is from geographic south to geographic north. Next point, if the bar magnet is suspended freely, then it will pointed in the north-south direction. The tip to the north direction is known as North Pole, and a tip to the south direction is known as South Pole. Then north-north, south-south, then there is a repulsive force. If there is a north-south, or you can say south-north, then there is a attractive force. Then if you broke the magnet, then you will get two magnets. So we can say that magnet cannot be isolated. Then it is possible to make a magnet by using iron and its alloys. Now, if you spread iron filings around the bar magnet, then you will able to see a pattern like this, right? These are the magnetic field lines. So this is the magnetic field lines for bar magnet. This is magnetic field lines for current carrying solenoid, and this is the electric field lines for electric dipole, right? So from this magnetic field lines of bar magnet, we can say that the direction of magnetic field lines inside the magnet is from south to north and outside north to south. So we can say that magnetic field lines forms a continuous closed loop. But here for electric dipole, the electric field lines for positive charge outward and for negative inward. So electric field lines does not forms a closed loop. Now we will discuss about characteristics of the magnetic field lines. First, magnetic field lines forms a continuous closed loop. Second one, magnetic field lines does not intersect. Third one, the tangent at a point on a magnetic field line shows the direction of magnetic field. And last one, if the number of magnetic field lines per unit area is larger, then the magnetic field is strong, right? So we can say that the magnitude of magnetic field is very high, right? So these are the characteristics of the magnetic field lines, right? So these are the various short question, right? You can answer the short question based on this different statements, right? And one question is like this, which will be asked in 2 or 3 marks. The question will be like this: give the characteristics of the magnetic field lines, right? So the question will be like this. Once again, give the characteristics of the magnetic field lines, right? And from this, various types of short question or MCQ will be asked. Okay friends, thank you.